Been in the US since 2012, and this is the first knife that I purchased, the classic Buck 110. Pretty nice knife. I carried this for quite a while. I guess its overall length is about 8.5 inches with a 3.5 inch blade thereabouts. Yeah, nice little knife. Still pretty sharp. So that's my first one. Let's put that to one side. Then I picked up this one, a little Kershaw. This is the knife I've carried the most. I love this knife. It's cheap. There was a 2-pack from Walmart. There was 2 knives in there. This one and the stainless handle. This has got the G10 grips, and this knife I've abused also all kinds of things. It's nice and light, easy to carry, and it's got the flicker. I love the flicker. Alright, its overall length is 8.25 inches, and the blade is around about 3 3/4 inches. So a good size knife, very easy to carry. Really like this one. Then when I came back to California from Oklahoma, I was a bit disgruntled that I couldn't carry a gun here. But of course you can in most of America with a carry license, but not here in California. So I got my defensive big XL Voyager, and it's an awesome knife. Really good, solid knife. Certainly something you could defend yourself with very easily. Overall length almost 12 inches, and the blade length is 5.5 inches. These cold steel knives have the tri-lock system, and they lock up solid. Really good. Awesome lock up. No flicker on this one, so you have to use your thumb, give it the flick of the wrist. Here's a little oddball made by CRKT. Tiny little thing. But the fit and finish on this one is really nice. Much better than other tiny knives that I've seen before. This one's called a peck, and I stick this one in my top pocket, shirt pocket, occasionally, depending on where I'm going, what I'm doing. Just a handy little box cutter. Kind of, yeah, it's somewhat like a box cutter knife to me. Yeah, it's a neat, nice bit of work. And the carry knife I did in the last video that I've been carrying for a few months is this Old Bear, and it's an awesome knife. Wooden handle, very light, thin blade, ideal for picnicking, everyday carry really. Not such a good one for defense because you can't open it single-handed. It's about 9 inches overall, and the blade is 4 inches. So a good length blade, and it locks up on this catch here. You can lock it, unlock it. You lock it in the closed position. Don't know why you'd want to, but you can. But good knife, just not good for defense situation because you can't deploy it with one hand. Alright, next one is one I've just purchased to upgrade on this, so I can deploy a knife with one hand. This is the CRKT 21. Awesome looking knife. I love the spear point blade. Not keen on the serrations. I would rather just have a straight blade. They do other variations of this knife, but not just with a straight blade. The other one has the triple point serrations. I like it that your hand can't slip down onto the blade here because of these, and of course one of them is your flipper. It's got a unusual lock up. It has a safety switch here. To unlock, you have to depress that and slide that across with your thumb to unlock, but you can do it one-handed once you've had a little bit of practice. I've only had this knife a couple of days, but the thing I don't like about it, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but inside here underneath the G10 handles, you've got the unlocking bar, whatever you want to call that there, but that's part of your liner, your handle liners. If you look on the back, you can see they're pretty thin, but of course if this side, half of this side of your liner is taken up on your blade release thing there. And if you look, if I can squeeze that with my fingers, and I can see the liners flexing there. And I have seen over the last couple of days videos of stress tests, so they put weight on here or knocking it, you know, pretty hard onto a piece of wood or something, and they fail. These this bellies out that way, allowing the mechanism to swing free. So that's kind of off-putting for me, because one of the reasons I want this one is for defense. If you remember my last video on this one, me and Peanut got chased out of the hills by a pack of coyotes, and well, that sounds pretty funny, but it was true, and I was kind of nervous at the time. This is all I had to defend us with, and I couldn't deploy it with one hand because my other hand's hanging on to Peanut, who's wanting to protect us from the coyotes. And if I'd let him go, even though he's a 75-pound pit bull, he wouldn't stand a chance against 5 coyotes. So, not sure about this one. It looks awesome. I love the sound it makes when you deploy it, but that weakness, haven't seen the videos on it, it sort of takes away the confidence a little bit. So, but anyway, this is my carry knives. This one overall, I don't know if I did that yet already, 9 1/4, and it's a 4-inch blade. So that's it. That's my knives. And I've got to say, the one that I like the best out of the whole bunch is gonna be, this is awesome, just it goes in the pocket. Yeah, you can carry it, but it's uncomfortable, it's too heavy. The buck is pretty heavy too. This is just awesome to shirt pocket carry, that's what I call that one. This is nice to carry, but not great for defense, and this is just my opinion. And this is okay to carry, not too heavy, good sized knife, probably great for defense. I mean, they issue these to the military. Just that weakness is sort of seed in my head, so I may be getting rid of this one and getting something new. But my favourite out of the whole bunch is probably the cheapest one. And this Kershaw, it's just reliable, well made, good to pocket, but I want something new. So who knows what we're going to end up with next. But this is my carry right now. although I still sometimes carry this one because I like it. This one I think is the best. And why am I not carrying it? Well, just because I want to try something new. So that's it. This is my collection since living in the US over the last 7 years. If you own any of these, let us know what your opinions are, and if you've got what you think is a great carry knife, drop a line in the comments and let us know what you're carrying. Alright, thanks for watching my video.